So we got to do something about this this school holiday thing. It's getting out of hand. It's ridiculous. You know, back in the 80s and 90s, school holidays kicked in. There was a few kids knocking around, a few extra kids. It was kind of nice, you know. It was like puppies on a beach or something. It was nice to have them there for a while. But now, because we're all just banging out babies, there's just this swarm of child locusts descending on towns everywhere, just fucking it up for all the adults. Like, really, come on. 2 days is fine. I'm fine with 2 days. 2 days it's a bit busy in town. 2 days hard to get into a restaurant. I don't know, what is it? After like 3-4 days, it's just getting silly. Adults are starving, and people are getting stranded on the motorway because there's just minivans full of children everywhere. It's getting to a point where you can't even go into a restaurant unless you have children. They're like, all right, I know there's a big line up outside. How many children have you got? 5. Oh yeah, you're straight in, that's fine. Who's next? Pregnant? Nah, that's not going to cut it. You're on the waiting list. Anyone without any children, go home. You're not getting fed today. Just all the shelves in the supermarkets are empty. There's just trolleys everywhere with kids in it going, I want to drive! And you're just like, Jesus Christ, I just want to get in and get some fucking shaving cream. It's just too much. Even the phone lines and the internet is full because you have these little shits on iPads now. You know, back in the day, if they were off, there's a few more footballs in the park. A couple of more kids hanging out of trees and whatever else, playing board games or something. Now they're holding up satellites going to the sky that adults need to go on Facebook. I mean, even if you want to get away from them and you go down to a river or a beach or something, there's just kids everywhere splashing and crying, and you're just all old and want quiet and silence. Like, leave me alone, I'm old, I don't like sound anymore. Why are you here? When are you going home? When are you going to school? That's the thing, they're not even from here. They're from some other place. It's like some other people in some other town has brought their kids to your town and turned it into a giant crèche. And they just go, here, look after our kids. With all of your restaurants, all of your hospitality workers, all of your lifeguards. There's people drowning out there like adults because the kids are getting priority. Even my own child, he's embarrassed about it. He's kind of looking at me, you know, and looking back at them, and he just looked at me one day and he went, Daddy, I'm so sorry. And I was like, it's okay, son. Hopefully you won't be like that. Hopefully there'll only be one of you. There won't be others around you, brothers and sisters, and you'll just do what you normally do, you know, like kick a football or do a poo at home, you know. You'll be clogging up the adult systems. And look, don't get me wrong, I'm all for teachers having holidays. I'm not saying take the teachers' holidays away, not at all. Some of my friends are teachers, and they definitely need the holidays because they have to deal with these little fuckers constantly and then go home to their own. No, what I'm saying is we need to cut the school holidays, get the little fuckers back into school quicker so someone else can look after them, and just get more teachers. Just get those teachers that come to look after the kids when the other teachers are on school holidays. Or just create an island. Every country has an island off the coast, and after 2 days of the school holidays, you're allowed to enroll your child into the giant crèche in the ocean. That will just look after your kids. Because really, when do parents get holidays? They can't take holidays when the kids are off. They can't take holidays when they're here. They're constantly around them. You can't love somebody that much for that long. That's why men play too much golf and women drink too much coffee and drink too much wine. Because they're like, I'm happy, I should love this. This is great. I constantly have a person around me. But it's unnatural. You can't do it. In the old days, you used to just give your child to another part of the tribe and everyone would look after him, and now it's just like, you have to stay with them the whole time, colouring in books. They're not even good at colouring. They keep colouring outside the lines. And no, that doesn't mean your child's artistic. It means he's not staying within the lines. Anyway, I digress. I'm sorry. It's just so many children. It was fine back in the day when we actually had normal population levels, but now it's getting crazy. What happens in China and India when there's school holidays? It must be absolutely shocking. Anyway, I've given solutions. I've said my bit. It's up to you now to write to your local minister asking them to cut school holidays in half, or to create a giant super island crèche off the coast of your country, or else we're all fucked.